All right, we are unstable, and we are back, reloaded. Mike Hill, Steve Wilson here, the original crew. But Steve,
yes,
we got some new members in the house.
There's a lot of change in the air.
Shout out to our girl who went on to Dallas, of course,
CJ,
Claudia Jordan,
CJ.
Dallas, doing a great job in the morning.
The morning rush with Rudy Rush.
Make sure you check that out. Make sure you do this shit is on
Jordan.
Dash. Go ahead and get the Dash shit out of the way.
Oh, yeah, let's make sure y'all continue to enjoy Dash Talk X. We are live at the Dash Studios right here in Coanga. And what is this, Hollywood? You say Hollywood?
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Hollywood, Dash Talk X. Shout out to Dash Talk X.
Nigga, we only been doing it for a year and a half. You don't know.
Just got to make sure. I was going to say Studio City.
So it's me and Steve, and guess who just walked in the building? Of course, yes, another one of the original crew members. Jerron is in the house. Yes. All right, but we got two beautiful young ladies that we want to introduce to this beautiful audience that we call our unstable crew. First and foremost, let's start off on Steve's left right here, my right. A young lady that you probably heard a lot about because we talked about a lot on the show over the year and a half that we've been doing the show. This is, what are we going to call her, Sine? We're going to call her Carly. We're going to call her Carly Sine.
Carly Sine. What's up, you guys?
This is Steve's bitch.
What the fuck is going on?
Then I'm Sine. I'm Sine. We're called bitch. I'm called Sine.
Steve is sweating.
Steve, did you say that? I thought that's how you said it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Steve,
I ain't never said that on this show.
I will bring out Sasha Fierce in here.
I have not said that on this show ever, so baby, you check in.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Next week, Steve won't be coming in. But I will let you guys know. I will let you know the details of his funeral.
First of all, Mike said that.
No, this is what Steve usually calls her, so I thought maybe that's what she wanted to be called. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I would never call a young lady.
This is one of your good friends. You know what they say about your associations.
That nigga lying.
All right, and then on Steve's right down here, you heard her voice. This is Rosa Costas in the house. Give it up, Rosa Costas here as well.
Joining us as our new co-host, definitely joining us.
Absolutely, and of course, Jerron. So we like the United Nations in here. We got the light skinned black, we got the dark skinned black, we got the Latina, we got the Asian, we got the white dude. Wait
a minute,
I'm full
He's
black.
the medium skin.
He's
Dark,
very tan.
medium skin, light, Latina,
Negro.
yellow.
Oh, you're black now?
Yeah.
You are?
Power to the people, man.
What people? What people are you talking
my
about?
My peoples, my brethrens.
Your brethrens.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
All right.
Shout out to J-Ron, man. His short that he's shooting. We got a production company really looking at it, and they about to give him a little bit of money, man.
It really is good, too. It really is good. What's the name of it again?
Most likely.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely to do what?
He will be the next Issa Rae, I'm telling you.
Oh,
That's
thank you. I appreciate
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
With a black woman that can't keep a man? What's
Let me
that?
tell you something. Love. That's terrible.
That's what it is on stage. On Insecure. That's
No, but I mean in real life as a
Oh.
producer, because this dude right here, man, he's like you now, man. We was talking earlier, man. This dude, man, his nose open.
His nose is open.
His nose is open.
What?
Hold up.
What does that mean?
Hold on. How do we go from what he does production wise to what he does
fat
with his
ass
personal life?
Because his personal, his production is his personal life also. I'm just saying, you'd be proud of him the way he was talking about that woman today, man.
Oh,
Are you still with the same girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I didn't know you had a
Shit, Steve,
girlfriend.
damn.
All right,
I'm sorry.
man.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm just happy for you.
Last Master
guys.
KRS-One right
I'm just
here.
happy for you.
So,
Can't tell Steve
but
anything.
ladies, what's up? What's going on? Tell us about you. I mean, for the audience, you know, the people out there know about us. Tell us about yourselves.
I want to go to Rosa first. I don't want y'all talking to Carly about me.
Okay, no. We're not talking about you, nigga. We already know you. We want to hear about Carly. You don't need to know shit about you. Ain't nobody interested in you.
He already coming on lying. I don't know where this going.
I'm my own individual person. Thank you so much.
I don't like him coming on lying already, trying to trick you. So we gonna.
What?
He's just afraid.
What's
he might
he afraid
die.
of? What's he afraid of, Rosa?
I ain't scared of none of you niggas.
So, Rosa.
But Carly.
Go ahead.
She'll beat your ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
I sure will.
shit.
I will
Rosa.
lift your ass.
Oh, yeah.
that
And
too.
she is capable of doing that. You seen
I
Yeah.
get powerlifting.
those
all right?
thighs? We've seen those thighs. We've
All right,
Thunder
we've
thighs.
seen
don't
your
look at my
back.
damn woman thighs. Let's
Hey, Carly, can you
Yes.
come clean
Yeah.
my pool?
First
Anytime
of all,
soon?
Carly has the best legs ever. Yes, she does. She's my motivation. She has the best.
It's $100 an hour, and I'll be topless, and I'll clean your pool.
Yeah, I asked her if she can come
You
clean
like
my
that?
pool,
Oh, that's a
Steve,
good
from
idea. I
that
like that.
Instagram picture that we saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I also text her like,
You clean pools like that too?
no, I wanted her to clean
Oh,
mine.
you want really?
I was gonna have to fight her first.
Really? You wouldn't want her to come over and clean her pool, Steve. I mean, damn, that would be something that you would.
I would just be naked. I would just be all nude.
And I get a discount.
Shit, let's go find a pool right now. What's going on? Oh, wow.
I'm not falling for that. Come on, I'm too smart.
Steve, let's go find a pool, man. Let's get it dirty.
Steve knows damn well if I take Carly, she ain't coming back. He's like, nah. He's like, nah, I'm good. Nah, you don't gotta clean no damn pool.
She said you a bitch.
My woman ain't cleaning no pool, man. My woman ain't cleaning no pool.
She said you a bitch.
You know what? I miss Claudia already.
Oh, she gonna run laps around your pool, baby. She gonna lap it up.
Y'all asked for this. See, y'all asked for this.
I mean, Rosa is very romantic.
So Rosa, you
am.
so you and the women, you like women like that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, that's really.
I just, the only thing that's stopping me right now, it's that because if I want to be with a girl and then I'm going to want to like spoil her and I'm not there financially. So that's like one thing that's keeping me. Like I have, my best friend, she's already like a lot of work because she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Okay.
And so I feel like I have to be the boyfriend. On Valentine's Day, I got to step up, Like we got to, when it's her birthday, like I know I got to buy her like the nice shit because like these dudes are not doing that. So, I need y'all to continue to support me so I can get me my girlfriend.
Okay. How can you're looking for? Do you want a man to support you so you can support your girlfriend?
No, she wants you to go on her Twitch page.
I want you guys to support like all my my business deals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's like if the ladies can go shop at cosamia.com.
Cosamia.
Or
that's gonna be right there at the bottom of the screen. Cosamia.
Yeah, COSSAMIA.
Okay. Cosamia.
Okay. For the guys, I have like all kinds of things that you guys can like buy. A calendar or a poster or a magazine or.
What's the best month in that calendar?
Or you can buy a T-shirt with my face and my body on it, so like I'm all over you and stuff. So
like
whatever the case might be, just support me so I can get me my girlfriend, you guys. But I do want like I'm still debating because I do want to have like a family and stuff, and obviously I need like a baby daddy for that.
You need a penis.
I need semen more than the penis.
Oh, okay.
So
that's important.
Are you taking volunteers?
No, right?
No, you're
I had to work that out.
you son of a bitch. Stop it.
She just said the semen, not the penis.
Yeah.
So I have to like
we
figure
would
that
be
out.
babies.
Like how do I want to do that? Like because I always wanted to have like a family, like a husband but I kind of want to have like more like a business deal,
Right. Look,
like a
Like a
business
sugar
deal.
And we've talked about this. Rosa had a conversation about that.
What did you talk about?
About relationships. Some relationships, if you think about it, it kind of is a business deal.
Oh, it
all a
is. Marriage
So
is totally a business
but people
deal.
don't treat it like it. They don't actually talk about it.
That's
they
why
don't
they
have
don't
accountability and responsibilities and say, hey, these are the expectations I want from you. A business, you have expectations from each other, and you state them.
I'm done giving out 18-year plans. That ain't happening no more. I ain't giving no more babies. That's why I'm wrapping that shit really tight. But
do you have kids?
I have 2 kids.
Okay,
My
you're
kids are
good.
grown. 19 and 16, and child sport's almost done with the 17-year-old. She'll be done in another year, so I'm
But
pretty
see,
good.
like even for
I know, I'm serious.
even for the financial part, like I would love to go over all those things before, and I think that sometimes like when I have had like partners and we sit down and I say, well, like if we have kids and we get divorced, and they're like, don't talk about that. You're not supposed to talk about that, because we love each other. Why are we going to go into it
why
thinking,
you wanna talk
no,
about that?
we have to, because then if it happens because of one reason or the other, whether that is because I realize, okay, I got to the point where I can get me my girlfriend and I'm like, fuck you, I already got my kids and I got my girlfriend, fuck you. Or he fall in love with another woman, or we just grow apart. Like at the end of the day, like the kids have to, like that. I don't want to make your life miserable. And the reason why a lot of women, I feel like they make your life miserable is because they have those feelings, that love and that passion. So if it's just a business and I don't hate you and you go get you another lady, then, but, I just want the best for the kids.
So just
It's
for the
better.
record, I'm taken, but I make some really good kids. I mean, I really do. I can put in the work and just give you what you need.
Just the semen.
Yeah, but
Just
you
the-
have to be able to
nothing to cup and give
financially
it to
No,
provide
I mean,
for
I
the
just
kid.
can't give her the semen.
No,
I
you
mean,
gotta
in some
nut
way
the
the
cup.
semen's got to come out of my body.
Yeah, you
That's
got
what
to
I'm
nut
saying.
in a cup and give it to her.
Yeah,
in
but
a
then
cup.
you got the money to go along with that.
But it's all they say.
you got money.
They say
Okay.
it's better. They say it's better when it actually is. You're not in a cup and inserted by the turkey baster. It's like actually when it's a natural
the
process.
thing with that is that so because I've been thinking like for my sperm donor project, like / baby daddy / because I might even get married just because I would like my kids to be born into marriage, and then I'm like, bye, divorce.
Well, I'm a bastard.
You know what I mean?
and
God
turned out
damn.
well.
But
Speaking of all bastards,
if you have good health insurance,
Yes.
we get married and then I get health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
Does
so
credit
this
score
is all
matter?
the business deal for you.
I have it all planned out
I
in my
see.
mind.
Wow.
But
She's a business
okay, so
woman.
let's say I have like one of my really good friends. They're the people that I love dearly and I want the best for them. And some of them, not all of them, but some of them are like decent enough that I will be like, okay, maybe I can have a kid with you. Maybe we can do this. And so, but I was thinking also, I wouldn't want my kids to like be made like in a lab. Like I want them to be made with love. So if you provide the drugs, we can make love.
The drugs.
Weed?
Alcohol.
Hold on, this is your friend. This is your
edibles.
friend. How do you
She
feel?
likes edibles. She
Edibles?
might.
Okay.
Wait, she might.
So you get a high, you can hit.
She might give you some financial clarity, and
Right.
she goes into accounting. She does math problems when she's high, when she's edible, when
I
she
know,
does edibles.
but
They only-
the last man that got a
So-
woman high and had sex is in jail for 10 years. Now his
No,
name's
no,
Bill
no,
Cosby.
no.
We ain't trying to do that. We're not trying to go out like
no,
Cosby.
I mean,
nigga
no,
died.
we both will have to, if we both, do it together. I just want, I will want you to make love to me,
Okay.
like, for like,
Okay, all right.
Okay, look, and
It doesn't have to be
because-
love.
Oh yeah, no, you have to
No, we
make.
just have to be passionate.
It's gotta be
You want to
sexy.
be
I mean,
passionate.
at the next morning, I gotta feel like, like this was just business. So like you need to, you
Well,
gotta
then
be
make
good.
love. You can't just make love to somebody and
she's
feel like
saying
it's
Yes,
just
passion.
business.
just
Oh,
you
it's
gotta
gotta be
act.
passion.
You gotta act.
Oh, gotta act like okay,
yeah.
all right.
Just kick her out the
everybody.
house.
This
Ron,
is
you're a
LA.
good actor. You're a good actor.
This is LA. Everybody took an acting class.
Around the chubby guy.
Okay, all right. So why don't y'all do this? You and Carly are really good friends, right? You and Carly are good friends, right?
Yes.
So you know that Steve is, we.
Leave me out that shit, nigga. Don't
Carly,
set
let me ask you a
up. That's
question.
setup,
Here's the
nigga. I
thing,
ain't falling for it.
Carly, would you like if Rosa came to you and said,
maybe we can have a 2-mom, 1-dad kind of thing. Then there you go.
oh,
You
Steve,
wanna make
nigga,
that happen?
I'm hooking it up. Nigga, it's your birthday. Your birthday just passed. I'm trying to hook it up for you. You ain't nigga. Take the bait. Take the bait. Eat it.
Nigga is trying to get me in trouble.
No, I'm not. She just said a 2-for-1. She just nigga. Really?
I'm too
Seriously.
smart.
Now
Hey,
think about this.
I just said semen. We could just insert semen.
Carly.
Yes.
Would you, if Rosa came to you as your friend, right? And that's like one of your best friends in the world, and she said, you know what, this Steve is a really
What is
good
wrong
guy,
with
and
this
I just,
nigga? Why is he trying to kill me?
I'm not trying. I'm just asking a question, like and she said, hey, could you? Because it happens sometimes, right?
It does.
Where there's
On
somebody.
TV.
Well, I don't think I will go with any of my friends like boyfriends. It's a little too weird.
Yeah.
Really
You know
too
what I
weird.
mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you
Complications.
wouldn't
You
go-
don't want to
Yeah.
ruin a friendship.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
But we were talking
But
about
I
this
have
before
some
the show.
friends where, like, I wouldn't mind, like, if we do that, and then they can go and have their families and their wife that's really gonna do like all
Okay.
that stuff. But like,
All
I
that
will,
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
mind you, like, if I had somebody that was that was in the same page as me, and like, I will still like do all the stuff that wives do, but I just want you to know that I'm just
Well, not
doing
cooking
it.
clean.
Yeah, no, no, I love doing that actually.
She said not suck the
Wait,
dick.
wait, wait.
I love
Well, everything the wife do. Oh, we're never having sex again.
Nothing. No. I will.
I'm
do,
going shopping.
I'll do everything.
The more I thought
I'll do
about it, you know what?
everything.
Matter of fact, I thought about it. You can't join us. We do need someone to walk the dogs. We need one more person because we
Walk the dog.
Walk the dog.
We need one more person to help us with our relationship because I walk the
Oh,
dogs
okay.
in the
This is your
morning.
legitimate reason of now why you saying Rosa could be part of our family and have your baby?
No.
Okay.
Hold on a second, Rosa. We wish you the best of luck when it comes to that. You seem like you got your. You seem like you got your.
You see, Yeah, I ain't falling for that shit. You see, I was
You seem like you got your plan already figured out. Now let's you two right here. You guys been together for like 2 years now. I mean, have you guys ever
More like
discussed
3,
it?
right?
Almost 3.
Almost
Almost
3 years. Have you
3.
discussed? First of all, I mean, marriage, kids. Have you discussed it at all?
We have discussed
Yeah.
everything.
And you pray every night not to have this nigga's child? I mean, because have you seen how fucked up he is in his family? I'm just saying, that's my best friend, one of my best friends in the world. But this nigga's fucked up.
Glowing endorsements.
Well, that's why we don't have a baby yet. So I'm trying to train him. I'm just like,
That ain't gonna happen.
Train him.
Yeah.
How's she training you, Steve?
That's
Steve,
what women do. That's what they do.
How's she training you, bro?
I have no idea.
You don't nothing? You have nothing.
Nigga, I'm not. Y'all ain't getting me in trouble.
This is
why are you so shy?
I'm not
This
shy.
is the
We
part-
having a great
Like, you
show.
need-
We got Rosa Acosta in the house.
shy around me.
yeah, he's always talking shit when you're not here.
I know he talks so much shit.
You
Like,
can
Talks about
talk
his
shit with
relationship.
me.
Oh yeah.
wow, don't be scared now, nigga. It's
always-
your birthday. How old did you just turn? 48.
48, baby.
How was your birthday?
It was actually spectacular. She took me. We went golfing. We played 8 holes because it was
8,
Oh, yeah.
nigga. It's an 18 hole. What happened to the other 11?
You'll understand.
happened to the other 11?
We had things scheduled, so we got 8 holes in, and then we went and got a massage. We had a massage.
blackest thing to do.
Spectacular.
I know we did 8 holes, nigga.
Shit, I mean,
We just left the 11 on the course. We just said we paid for them. We just gonna say, you know what, fuck them. You can have the rest of the round.
He act like we ain't never did this before. But anyway, so then we went and got massages, and then
Would you get a 20-minute massage instead of the 60?
we got
Hey, no, I pay for that shit. We get the full massage.
we
She
got
did
an
say,
hour.
let's do a half hour. And I said,
Yeah,
no,
I
we're
said,
taking
let's
the
do a
full
half
hour.
She said no, so we did a full hour massage. Then we went to Greenblatt's and met maybe 20 of our friends.
10.
He was drunk.
And then
He was
we
drunk by
came
that
and
time,
did-
so he was seeing double.
Oh, he was seeing
Like
double,
10.
yeah.
Okay, well, how many got to the comedy show? About 20?
Oh, yeah, like 20 at the comedy show.
So
Yeah,
about
yeah.
20 people
She
came
was like,
over.
nigga, nobody love you.
Right, because you ain't come, you son of a bitch.
I was out of town, man.
So then we came over and we had the show, and then we went and had dinner afterwards, and it was pretty cool.
No sex.
Because Greenblatt, no, I don't have sex anymore. Greenblatt's,
Oh, you make love.
has the best Reuben in the city. Yes, nigga.
Is this a commercial? We doing commercials now? We got
there on
endorsement
Sunset.
deals?
I know, right?
Is that what
Sunset.
was happening?
Now,
Greenblatt's
listen,
a
if you ever in LA, Greenblatt's on Sunset got
Yeah.
the best Reuben.
wants-
And that's what I wanted for my birthday. She got me there, and then we had drinks, and I was high, but I performed, so they let me go a little longer too. So it was awesome.
One thing I will say about Steve's a good dude, really nice guy, loves his girl, and he has been an inspiration for me to find love of my own. 3 years with this person. The only time he's ever cheated on you is when he's gone to Pizza Hut and Burger King and you didn't know.
In-N-Out, yes.
In-N-Out. That's
Yeah.
the only time he cheats is when he cheats with food.
And that's not
On this-
cheating. That's food.
That is,
You need
yeah.
to
That's
live.
cheating.
Yeah. So when's the last time you actually had a man though, Rosa?
Well, I was in a relationship not too long ago, and it was great, but I kind of like wanted to be on my own, and so
Stay away from my
Yeah.
woman.
I was just, I don't know.
Have you ever tried, Carly? You ever tried?
What the
No,
fuck? What?
because we've been like,
Tried me?
no,
Yeah, like
because
me.
we've been friends, and so like I'm in the friend zone now. So
Oh, you're in the
Yeah.
friend zone
In the
now.
friend zone
But you
now.
saw it. You said in the beginning. You
She
was like,
missed
yeah.
it. She missed it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
missed it.
Yeah.
Which Carly? You ever had a girl-on-girl experience?
I think like in middle school. Like I think we grinded
I
each
didn't know.
other.
Wait a minute, I didn't know
But
about
that's
that. Wait.
Middle school.
Wait. Bring that back. What? I didn't know this story. What?
No, I think it was like middle school, and like we were wearing clothes, and we were just grinding on each other, just to whatever.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you tried it. You didn't like it.
I think it felt weird.
Uh-huh.
I mean, of course, it felt good,
Right.
but I think afterwards we felt a little weird.
Would you try it again?
No.
What is wrong? This nigga trying to
I
turn
don't
my
know.
woman
I'm just asking a question. I'm trying to. Rosa's interested. Aren't you
I mean-
interested in finding out, Rosa?
Goddamn.
Yeah, look, Rosa's interested. I mean,
What, grinding again? Like we're in elementary school? We're talking about grinding?
Just go grind later.
We'll
baby.
grind,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll get you some shots.
Grinding is hot. I like grinding.
Yeah, it's
dry
great.
grind.
Yeah.
You ever dry grind and then it became wet?
Of course.
all the
I mean,
Yeah, you do that all. You still do that
No,
now?
I mean I did that. No, I did that in college. Like I was
in college.
Yeah. I was
What's the
in
latest?
I
What's
did
the latest
plenty
you
of
ever came in your
grinding
pants?
But what do you mean?
The latest you ever like grinded on somebody and then you just nutted in your pants?
You're probably on our anniversary, wasn't it?
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That
I
was
didn't
it,
really
right?
have a headache. I was done. I'll be honest with you. Saying it was a great night for me. I'm sorry.
I mean, you didn't try to touch my butt like, the police lady.
I always wait till you go to sleep,
9-year-old.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I told y'all I was on their first date, right? So they was, hanging out. Steve was all romantic. I had seen him in a way I'd never seen him before.
But
Wait.
you were there?
I was romantic,
How?
right?
I was
Double
well.
It was a double date.
Double
It
date.
was it was
kind of.
technically kind of a double date. The only reason they would go out is because me and this girl that I used to date is one of Carly's friends, and so she said I'll go out with this ratchet ass, dusty looking nigga but all four of us go out. So all four of us went out, and we went,
And I was smooth and
he was smooth. He brought
He
flowers,
was.
and he was nice, opening car doors,
What, nigga?
And I'm like, I've never seen
And you
this.
still do all that stuff?
Right,
No,
I do.
no,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Steve.
We could talk about that.
yeah. Have you? What?
No,
what-
not just about Steve. I think that's just in general, guys. I think that what they do in the beginning definitely don't upkeep to keep a woman.
Well, I think the women, same thing. Y'all used to suck dick and all that stuff and things like that, and the things you used to do to try and get us. You seen your representative in the beginning, and then once you
I'm
get it,
still the same
That's
person
right.
I am
Not
today.
Fucking bait
me.
and switch.
I am pretty
tell
awesome.
me how
Oh,
I'm different. I'm the exact same. I still take care of my body. I do the exactly same lifestyle I did.
Oh, Steve.
And
He
if
said he
you
stopped
want me to
cleaning.
suck your dick, then you got to do what you got to do to get me feeling like I want to.
oh, Steve.
Right.
What?
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying.
Steve,
in
this is a
general.
part. You got to talk, man. Are you gonna talk?
No, I'm just saying in general. I
Right.
think.
I
What
love,
happened?
I am a giver, and so like not only in my relationships, like romantic relationships, but even with my friends and
Just friends?
everybody.
your number?
Like
Don't try
I
anything.
love-
I'm with someone. I'm
I
sorry.
love like doing things for people, and I think I'm very thoughtful and all that stuff. So I think it's important that things are gonna change, and it's not gonna be obviously the beginning is the beginning, and the honeymoon is not gonna last forever. But there's certain
Exactly.
things that, but it cannot
Second
just be, it cannot just be like terrible.
Here's the
either. Like,
thing.
like
How come the honeymoon can't last forever? Why is it that we get to the
it
point?
can. I
But
think
that's
it
what I'm
can.
saying.
It's-
It
no.
can't. It
But
can't.
why
Because
not?
that's a
If you
chemical-
think-
that's a chemical
No, 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 no,
reaction
no, no,
that you
no, no.
cannot duplicate in the beginning. That's
No,
No,
that's
no,
your
no,
thinking.
set yourself up
Okay.
for failure to believe
No,
that you can
no.
Okay,
reduplicate a
but-
chemical reaction.
No, okay, I'm not. But let's not talk about
not
that because I could be doing everything that I did at the beginning and you not having the same reaction to it. That's something else. But I'm still doing it.
Exactly.
All right, you
But-
can still do that, but you can't get that chemical reaction. That's chemistry.
Now-
That's something you'll never have that first moment ever again.
Now, my thing is like you have to understand that relationships are going to evolve. And for example, like we're together, and when we're boyfriend and girlfriend, we have a lot of time, and we go out and do this and things. And as we are trying to, build our empire, and like we have a family, and we are, opening businesses or like, buying property together. Like obviously, like things might get a little tight at some point where like we cannot afford to go out all the time.
Right.
Or it might just be like now we don't have all the time because we have a baby. So we will love to go out. We're tired. So I'm all for going through all the ups and downs of the relationship, and I totally understand that, it's not always gonna be high. It's gonna go up. But it cannot just be it was high and then it's just gonna be like this the rest of the relationship. It has to be,
That's a fact.
this month might be a terrible month for us. Like we're busy, we're stressed out, like there's no time. But then at one point, I want to feel like up again. And okay, like I made
you
some
can
time.
have a terrible 6 months.
But if
Yeah,
you have a
but-
terrible 6 months, you're unhappy. You
But-
shouldn't be together. I'm serious. I'll clock out after 6 months. I can't. It's got to be an aberration and not the norm.
But-
the thing.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Carly. Go ahead. Carly.
No. But I mean, just tagging off of that is you can have your ups and downs, but regardless whether it's financial stress, family stress, occupation stress, there's still things that you can do in a relationship
guys-
to keep it romantic or keep it exciting.
fact. That's a fact.
So my thing is in relationship we put so much work into our jobs, to our friendships. We put a lot of work into developing relationships. But yet we don't do that once we get in a relationship. We take
get
that
comfortable.
We get comfortable. We take advantage of
we
now
take
I got
people
your
for granted.
commitment, so you know who I am. I'm just going to show my ugly side, and you should accept me, and then forget to show why I love and appreciate
That's
you.
why I love that Asian nigga right there.
Isn't that the real you though? That side that
I
comes
love that
out
Asian
later.
nigga.
Don't send your representative in the beginning. That's why.
But I feel like a lot of it's
But
almost
see,
inevitable.
I
Like,
mean,
always
people
show
try
it.
and do it,
Always.
but that's what I'm saying. Don't do it. Be yourself. Be who you truly are in the beginning, and then 6 months later, you won't feel uncomfortable when the real you really comes out and you have these issues. You don't want to start that stuff. You don't want to get into this situation where you feel like you got the woman or the man of your dreams, and then 3 months later, you feel like, okay, I really can't be myself. I'm going to start being myself. And then you change, and then the other person changes, and that's when the relationship starts going downhill.
I have a practice for that, for how to develop an honest relationship. You guys want to know how I come up
Let's
with
go.
it?
Let's
How do
hear
you
it.
do that?
Okay, so dating, we're talking about dating, right? People representing a false person,
Right.
But dating should be. We were talking about the difference between dating, how women and guys see it differently. So, what dating is representing the best of who you are, genuinely, not who you aren't. But if you were to appreciate somebody, to what level are you going to do something for that person? So that's a date. You dress nice, you plan. It's a date, so you plan it, right? You dress nice and you try to impress and appreciate somebody. So dating is great once in a while, but I think what people need to do is hang out. But be honest about it. Don't do this like, let's go on a date and then call you an hour before and say, hey, you want to go to a movie? No, that's a hangout, right? So there's a difference between dating and hanging out. But I do think that when you're getting to know somebody, majority of the time should be hanging out, because that's majority of how you're going to be getting to know that person. And occasionally, whether you're in a relationship or not, you will date. You will continue to go on dates. And dating is saying, I am just showing what I would do to appreciate you, show my best self, and put effort into that.
Just be you. I mean, hang
Right.
out, date, just be who the fuck
But there's a
you are.
difference
whoever
between
that-
dating and...
I mean, but hanging out should be when you go on a date. You should be hanging out. You should just have fun. You should just be
I think she's speaking
truly.
more of like putting the effort on like.
I mean, but see,
planning
Yeah,
and-
dating is effort
the
planning.
dating is the effort. I understand,
Right.
like there are certain situations and significant occasions
It's
that
more
you
of a
want to
formal-
You're a little bit more
formal
formal,
hang-out.
but at the same time,
You
still.
know, I had a thing like with somebody that I was dating, and they'll be like, oh, you never, like, let's say we never really like was going out. And so then when I will have to go out for work and I have my makeup and my hair done, they'll be like, oh, like you never get like that from me. And I'm like, where are we going? Like, I can't get my hair, my makeup done professionally to hang out with you at the house.
Right.
Right.
You know? So like, if you want, you know, so I think like the effort's gotta be like, you have to reciprocate it. So if you put together this like nice date for me, or I put it for you, like, you know, I will in return expect that like you are gonna, you know, wear your nice cologne.
Exactly.
Like, or
I
I'm
understand
gonna,
that,
you
but
know.
here's the thing: I'm not going to start buying you flowers if I'm not a flower giver. If I know I'm not
Okay,
going to,
so don't do it.
in the beginning,
So don't do
I'm not
it.
going to bring you flowers on the first date if I know that 6 months from now I'm not the type of person that's going to bring you flowers all the time.
So then don't do
But
it.
there's other ways
Yeah.
of doing things.
But if
Right.
I find out over a course of time that you like flowers, like if I meet you and when I first meet you, I'm not a flower giver. So I'm not going to give you flowers on the first date. But if I find out you like flowers
Yeah.
given to you, okay, I'll make the effort to make sure that you're
I was
happy.
trying
Right,
to get some.
definitely.
I bought them
I'll,
flowers. I
I'll
was
do
trying to
that in
get
the beginning.
some.
But I'm not going to do something that I'm not going to be somebody
worked,
I'm not
kind
in the
of.
beginning because I want you to get
That's
to know
great.
me. And I
That's
think
fine.
that women should do the same thing. People find out I'm a sportscaster, I've been on television or whatever. Don't act like you like sports. If you're not into sports, to try
Right,
to
yeah,
impress
that's
me.
that shit.
Don't do that.
Oh no, I'm being honest. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
showing the best of
just
who
be
you
who
are,
you
but
are.
being honest. Yeah. Definitely.
Just be who you are.
No,
All
but-
right. Be honest. You know, don't be
Yeah,
Kanye
I'm not-
West. Don't
Kanye
be,
Be
West.
whatever
Fuck
you
Kanye.
want to be, but don't be
I don't know
Kanye
what
West.
Kanye is.
don't be Kanye
Conan
West.
ass.
All right, are we going to talk about that now?
Yeah, we're going to
Yeah,
talk about that because
Kanye.
Kanye crazy as fuck.
Fucking Kanye.
Did
I get lost to
J.
listening
Ron,
to
did we
him.
bring the audio? Did you have the audio?
What
Just
audio
a
are you talking
little
about,
bit?
Steve? The one you didn't send me?
The audio I did send you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Steve?
Oh,
Yes,
damn.
you were included in the email, J. Ron.
Steve, I didn't check my damn emails.
We have
Come on now.
an
Look,
issue here.
he said, I don't check my email. Oh, so that's my fault. You don't check your email. Oh, okay.
I think, you know what, I
that
don't
a
even know
millennial
we
thing?
actually need the video.
No, you know what,
Hopefully
yeah.
we got it, but at the same time, if you haven't seen this crazy ass, surreal almost sad situation that went down at the White House on Thursday when Kanye West and Jim Brown met the president.
I'm feeling some type of way about that. Even
what do you feel about it?
He didn't say anything, but Jim Brown.
Who, Jim Brown?
Yeah, my granddaddy and my uncles used to look up to this dude. Jim Brown was a beast back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Jim Brown was one of the best, if not the best running back of all time.
He came out here and he made the Bloods and the Crips like have peace and like he was in the community.
Did he wear his kufi hat to the White House? I couldn't tell. Remember he had the kufi hat? Remember the red, black? I don't think he did. I don't think he wore that. I know Kanye had the Make America Great hat. Make America Great again.
No, not again. Just the great, right?
The Make America Great hat.
Because that's his new hat.
Oh, Make America
Great. Not again, but
not
just
again?
great.
Oh, that's he just mag.
He wants to have that be his apparel.
He just straight mag.
And he has this new shit. What's this thing with love? Everybody got to love each other.
But you know,
I love Donald. You see, Donald didn't say it back to him when he hugged him. He said,
Donald like this.
He said, that's nice.
What was Secret Service though? Kanye, I thought Kanye got up and rushed the president. Secret Service did not budge. This nigga ain't supposed to get up from his chair. He went over and rushed the president, and the Secret Service was not there.
They don't like him either.
I mean, the president, you let you know.
They
and I'm not saying this shit happened.
They
but I'm letting you know the Secret Service like, oh shit, he gonna do all work for us. I'm like, for real. Seriously. Damn. So if you haven't seen it, do we actually have a video of Kanye West, his little rant going off, basically talking about the reason why he chose Donald Trump and the reason he loves Donald Trump and the reason he did not vote for Hillary Clinton?
Some of my brain cells. They're gonna explode.
No, you really do, because you're trying to follow. I really do want to follow what he's saying.
No, I
don't.
You
get lost.
I don't want to follow. I got
he's bipolar.
Yeah, he's sick.
He went on a rant. Said at one point he said he was a billionaire.
He married a fucking Kardashian. That's the problem.
Then he said he just went on this rant where it was so bad.
But here's the thing: can you have a serious conversation with somebody that you can't take seriously? Think about that.
I don't think Trump was even listening. His only comment he said to him was, "How do you like being in the Oval Office?" That was his only comment that he had to say to Kanye.
First of all, the real reason he was there, he should have had community activists to handle the problems in Chicago with the gun violence. You don't bring the Kardashians.
Of course.
That's the reason that Kanye said he was there. Trump did not care about why Kanye was there.
You know why? It was a
It's a photo opportunity.
Racism.
Like it says, okay, we got a celebrity black person. See, I got my black here. And he's in support for me. Exactly.
He wanted Larry Hoover out.
Yeah, he wanted Larry Hoover, the drug kingpin from Chicago.
Larry
just like
Hoover.
Larry Hoover. They call me Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Do we have the audio?
Yeah, we have some of it.
Get Hoover out because in an alternate universe, I am him. And I have to go.
Like this nigga is Superman. He's using the
doing
bizarro
positive
world.
inside of Chicago. So I love Hillary. I love everyone, right? But the campaign, I'm with her, just didn't make me feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy that could play catch with his son.
This fool like a father
It was something about
figure.
when I put this hat on,
That's what it
made
is.
me feel like Superman.
This is why Henry Cavill quit Superman right there. He didn't want to be there because Donald Trump was Kanye. This is the saddest
Who's Henry
shit.
Cavill? Oh, Cavill.
The white Superman guy.
Cavill, Cavill, same shit.
I didn't know. Who
That's why I don't pronounce names. I'm always like the guy that say like, you remember that guy that was wearing the white shirt and I just never say the name.
I mean, but
I'm gonna fuck it up.
Kanye, when he speaks, why we pay attention to him? And when he speaks,
He's a rapper.
He
He's a platform.
and a platform
masses.
live. Think about this. We thought Kanye was a genius when he came out. We liked him.
He still
when
is
he
a
said,
genius.
But
he's a good
but
producer.
There's a fine line between being a genius and a madman.
He's
a musical
sick.
genius.
Yeah.
He's
only.
sick. But here's the thing. Like, all right, so when he came out on that telethon and said that George Bush doesn't like black people, that was one of the things. He came out with Taylor Swift thing.
Taylor Swift.
All right. The whole SNL rant. And now basically saying motherfucker in the White House. I mean, this dude, really,
I think that
it's
people,
sad.
I think people get it twisted and they feel like somebody, like if you are a genius, that you have to be a good person. And it's just
Right.
I don't understand why people feel like
There's
when you
an
say
evil
he's a
genius.
exactly like you
True.
can be a genius and be amazing. I mean, we all are amazing at something. You know, some of us never even figured out what that was in our lives, but everybody is a genius in their own ways. But people feel like when you call somebody a genius that they cannot do anything wrong. And it's like they could just use all that all that and turn it into
something bad.
I mean, but the thing is, we ignore homeless, crazy people. Why can't we ignore this motherfucker? Seriously,
because he raps.
When he's rambling on the
because
street,
he has nice clothes and money.
I just feel like it's the fact that like he has a platform and he has, you know, the opportunity to like help people like make great decisions, or like he has a voice, you know. And so I understand that it's good. I am upset
like I said,
that somebody
the,
like
the man that's on the corner in Skid Row basically saying the end of the world,
they could be a genius.
The end of the world is coming has a platform
but
too.
You want to know why
we don't listen to him?
Kanye West?
Why?
Because when you're on a 405 and you see an accident and people all slow down and jam up traffic and they look, people want to see a train wreck.
That's a train wreck.
I realize,
but I mean. Even if I don't want to, I never look for any Kanye news, but they are just there. Even if I don't want to watch it, like it's just there. But
we're talking about him now.
The guy that's homeless, like nobody's sending me the footage of him saying nothing. So it's just he's all up on our faces, and we have to almost listen to it. Like it's even if I don't want to listen to him, like I have to, and it's annoying that we have. It's annoying. You know?
Has he destroyed his career? Will you still support his music when his CD comes out and if he got a bomb CD that comes out, will you buy it?
I personally won't. And let me tell you something. Okay. I am somebody that I understand that celebrities are humans and they make mistakes, you know? So a lot of them have had issues like whether they were caught, smoking pot in some place where it wasn't supposed to, or they didn't pay their taxes, or I don't know. Or no, there's a lot of rappers that try to,
avoid taxes and child support.
Yeah, so I understand all that stuff.
They don't claim it.
And even through all that, sometimes I support artists because I understand that we all human, we all make mistakes. Like you know.
So he's not in R. Kelly territory. Because R. Kelly will drop an album and we know he peed on that baby, and y'all gonna dance to it.
I haven't really been a fan of R. Kelly.
He just dropped a song called "When a Man Lies."
I mean, but think about it.
And the women was loving it. Y'all know he peed on that baby.
Many of the artists that you support,
14, by the way.
Many of the artists that you support, 50-60% of the artists that you support got something in their past that you can look at.
Checker peed on somebody.
Don't we all though? Like we all have done something that if we become super famous,
well, I
it's gonna
never.
come to.
No.
So Rosa, if you need money for that to preserve those eggs, right?
How the fuck did we get back
and Kanye West says, I need you in my music video because I want to, Rosa Costa is known for I need $50,000 right now to be in a music video. You taking it?
It depends. Probably not. But there's. I'll take it. But no, I mean, let me tell you something. I'll tell you something.
You do not have a nice ass.
So that's the reason.
I'll tell you something because I have worked with him before.
Okay.
Do
tell.
And I have and for example, there are some people like I work with like Chris Brown, and a lot of people are like, oh, you work with a guy that domestic abuse, he beat up Rihanna. And I'm like, okay, I gotta pay my bills, boo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there's certain things that I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get in the middle of that. Like, that doesn't really have nothing to do with me. Like, I'm just, doing my job. And honestly, if I had to say, okay, I can only do music videos with rappers that have never done certain things, I will be out of
right.
Honey, I'll be like, GoFundMe for Rosa Acosta.
That is.
But when it comes to Trump and anything Trump related, like I'm not.
Can't get down.
How about that?
Not all money is good money, and if it has something to do with Trump and somebody that's like that doesn't care about my people and like minorities, and I think about my mother. Like, my mom came here as as an immigrant, and
so you wouldn't let them Chrisette Michelle you basically.
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you guys see Kanye's password on his iPhone?
What's his password?
He's a genius, mind you, but like his password is 00000.
How many zeros is that?
5.
5 zeros.
I didn't know you can do that.
Why couldn't you just say 5 zeros?
5 zeros. Yeah, 5 zeros.
It just drives the point
dramatic
home.
effect.
The fact
how
that
do you know that?
Because when he was opening up his iPhone during the press conference thing that he had with Trump, like the camera zoomed in on it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like this is like him like tapping
funny.
zero.
Now we
What's
just have to get his
crazy is,
iPhone.
you know what? There's gonna be a documentary of him, and people are gonna watch that shit of his whole life history of doing crazy shit.
Why? Because you talking about he's Quincy
Who?
Jones?
Who?
No,
Kanye?
please don't compare to Quincy Jones.
No, Quincy
They're
Jones
doing who? Kanye?
Yeah.
before the Kardashians.
I don't
maybe?
know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. I just like a lot of this stuff kind of like irritates me, because. Okay. By the way, is everybody here registered to vote?
Yes.
Can we
Yes.
all make sure that we vote?
We
Yes,
talked
yes.
about this tonight
We
when I said
did.
we got to make sure that we know where we are voting.
100%.
Make sure that y'all know where your polling place is. Because what was that guy in Georgia that's trying to suppress the votes now?
Oh yeah, he has like
Yeah,
60,
he's the
60,000
Secretary
votes.
of State now.
Both
He's
Stacey
running
Abrams
there.
in Georgia.
Yeah.
You want to hear, what is it? Kimmel did something last night, I guess, when Common went to the White House under Obama, how the right wing got all upset. And like the difference between Common's visit and Kanye's visit.
Oh yeah.
Let us
sure,
hear
yeah.
this, shall we?
Common.
Us over that. He uses the N-word. He talks about cops, the reference about Bush,
Italians,
women, Italians. Now, hang on a second. This is the President of the United States of America.
Wait a minute, Common
You
don't
know
do all
what?
that.
This is not a good message for our kids.
Right. And
So
if
that was
Sean
about
Hannity-
Common.
About him
Yep,
saying those?
Yeah.
That was Say Common uses those words,
Now
and they
it's-
made a big uproar. That was back in 2011.
And he put two brothers on there.
yeah.
That's Kanye.
From one of America's most iconic rappers, Kanye West takes a stand for freedom of thought and freedom of expression. We should all support this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. See the difference?
Yeah.
I mean, but it's all slanted. I mean, Fox is going to go
course.
to the right, and
MSNBC, and
CNN go to the left. I mean, it's like it's your perspective.
Yeah.
It's the way you look at the world. This world's divided. This nation is divided. Right.
When
now.
I was a kid, they used to, at the end of the news, they would have some dude say, "Hi," it would be an old white dude. He'd be like, "Hi, I'm Joe White Dude, and the views of me don't have the views of the station." He would tell you what's wrong with the city and everything was wrong. Now they have whole stations where they try and make it seem like that it's actual news, and it's just this white nigga's opinion.
yeah. It was an editorial at the end of the
That's it.
news.
That's where it comes
And
down
you would
to,
actually
yeah.
see his little signature at the
Right,
bottom or
right.
whatnot. Yeah, you would see
Wow.
that.
But now they have whole stations with O'Reilly and all these cats. Well, not O'Reilly anymore, but it's just that white nigga's opinion.
But can
That's
I tell
it.
you
And they
something?
make it seem like it's
That's
news.
what moves the needle. You got to take a side. Even in sportscasting right now, they don't want just anchors. They don't want hosts.
No.
They want people who have opinions. That's why Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and everybody is so popular, because they want people to be bombastic and to be opinionated.
Or if it's the Latin channel, Girls with Nice Bodies telling you, and here you can see the hurricane.
Oh, let's see that. Okay, let's see how you do that again. Let's see that. Stand up. Show us.
Michael, we're working with her. That's harassment.
No, I'm not. I'm
Me
just
too,
saying.
nigga,
No,
me too.
We're not. We're doing this for the. This is
Right.
for the people, man.
I'll be the green screen.
This is for the people. This is for the people. All right, go Rosa. So this is your map right here. Come on, get up here and show us like where the hurricane is.
We definitely gonna get viewers now.
Okay, here we go. Here we
Hold
go.
on, hold
Here
on.
it is.
We got
Okay.
I'm gonna do it in Spanish.
The
You're gonna do it in Spanish.
This is the news.
This is in
And what?
Spanish.
DR?
This is in 3D from what I see. I'm sorry.
Ok, amigos, aquí les voy a mostrar dónde está la tormenta.
Oh.
Por el sur se ve la tormenta, toda esta área va a
she
estar
said
bien
área.
frío. Y por aquí, por este lado, por el norte, podemos observar que va a haber bastante lluvia.
She's speaking Spanish. Like,
That's how they show the news.
Damn. All I know is my high pressure system
It's
just
all
got.
about
we don't even, you know what's crazy? When you watching those channels, you don't know what the fuck they saying, but
No,
you still
you
watch.
ain't lying.
to watch, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Man, my high pressure system
It's
just.
really how
shit.
it is over there. And then I don't know why,
Damn,
for
we got
some
hot as shit in
reason,
this
in
motherfucker.
every
so glad
show,
you're part of the team
when they
now.
come from commercials,
Hey, baby, you gotta do the
it's
weather
the
next.
host,
This is a great
and
call.
then
I'ma
there's
pimp
like
you out, too.
dancers, and
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah,
dancing,
dancing.
and there's music,
Wait, I
and
don't
then the
have my
music goes
legs
down.
out.
Oh.
Okay, we're back.
Yes.
Like, why are we so happy over there?
Listen,
I don't
I'm-
know.
That's what it comes down
Who
to.
used to be on this show?
Rosa, I'm glad that you're a part of the team now. Now, baby, get up. I'm gonna pimp you out too.
I
Get
don't,
up.
I don't have my legs
Yeah,
out.
show
so
us
I
that
gotta have
cold
my legs
front,
out.
girl. Show us
Next
that cold
time,
front.
next
Come
time.
on.
All right, next time.
The top part is
Next
pretty
time.
good too. I ain't
Only
not
one
that I was
girl,
looking,
one
Steve.
girl at a time.
Not that I was
One
looking.
girl at a time.
Oh, can we get two other girls at the same time? Like seriously, that'd be even better.
Seriously.
Everything is going into soft porn. What is going on?
Unstable.
All right, so listen. Before we let's move on. One last thing I want to talk about is this white lady because I'm tired of people calling.
Can you narrow it down, nigga?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Which one?
We're gonna talk about this white lady.
Which one?
What white lady you
I'm
talking about?
tired of white people calling the cops on people for
Hey, you're talking about my
bullshit.
family right now.
So, I'm sorry, not your family,
Okay.
baby. But
All right.
here's the thing: this white lady, I don't know exactly. I think it was in New York. She called the police on a 9-year-old boy who she said sexually assaulted her.
What?
All he did was probably brush up against her. Now, I don't know. Me and Carly talked about this earlier because when I was a 9-year-old boy, I would grab a booty.
Because he was molested at 8.
So that has nothing to do with the story,
So
goddammit.
go ahead.
You were molested at 8?
Listen,
Oh,
that has
I'm
nothing to do with the
sorry.
story, but yes.
By a man or a woman?
A woman, you know the story.
Oh,
Stop
that's
it.
right, I do.
So listen,
You had to eat her.
so what? We all did it. Don't act like you ain't do it. 1 in 6 people got molested. Don't judge me.
Not at 8 years old.
Oh, it was. It makes it different because you was 12, nigga. So listen,
I was
anyway,
13,
let's get
by the
back
way.
to it. Thank you. A lady in New York, and she claims that she was a police officer. Do you have the video?
Yeah, her name is Teresa Sue Klein. She lives at 280 East
Wait,
21st
wait,
Street.
we're not allowed to do
Brooklyn, New York,
that. No, we're
apartment
not allowed to
4J.
do that. No, we can't do that, can we?
No, it's in the video.
It's in the
So
video.
in the video, she actually gives out her full name, her
Oh,
address.
She
and her
gives
phone
out
number.
everything? Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
In the video?
In the
And
video.
Sean,
On the
yeah.
911?
Sean King blasted her
She
ass.
really wanted to go viral.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
You
Dang.
gonna show the video right now?
I guess Tinder wasn't
I
enough.
think we should actually.
She wasn't getting enough
She wasn't getting-
swipes on Tinder, so she was like, by the way, I lived on apartment 2F.
Right. Matter of fact, if you can find the number, let's call it. Let's call her on speakerphone.
I have
That's
the number. I'm trying to call her right now.
hilarious.
Call
That
her.
would
You
be
trying to call- let's try to call her.
hilarious.
So
What?
basically, the little 9-year-old boy was outside crying because this lady is trying to say he sexually assaulted her.
Well, he can be a Supreme Court justice one day. I mean, so now he'll get past
Oh, you know
this.
what?
You
How
know what I
about-
mean?
you know what?
But he's black.
He's black.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, Clarence. Clarence Thomas just had a pubic hair on his cocaine.
He didn't have a devil's
it's a little bit
triangle.
different.
That's
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
There's
That
no
motherfucker,
boofing
yeah.
involved.
That motherfucker went fire.
I never heard of boofing before. What the hell is boofing?
I don't
What is
know.
boofing?
But
I
you
never
know
heard
the
It
of
sounds
that.
like something up your ass. That's all.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, hey,
It
this
sounds like
took a
something
twist.
going up your ass.
You know what the devil's
Boom.
triangle is, right?
No, I don't know.
What's
what the
what?
devil's triangle. No, what's the devil's
What is
triangle?
that?
Steve, come on.
You,
You guys know what the
Devil's
triangle,
Triangle?
is?
Everybody knows the
I'm
devil's triangle in
scared.
college.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what Kavanaugh was
hold
trying
on,
to act like
this
he
nigga
did.
talking about like everybody knows from college. Nigga, you went to college for 3 hours. Don't talk about
You,
First of all, I
he
got
went to
12
college,
credit
couldn't
hours.
find parking and left.
First of all, I got 12 credit hours. 3 of them was bowling, but don't judge me.
what is the devil's triangle?
That devil's triangle is when you got a man in the front and a woman in the back, and then y'all form a triangle. Y'all like this, and y'all just, and you just
Eiffel
No,
Tower. Yeah.
I-
Man in the front and a woman in the back.
a man, and a woman's in the middle.
Yeah,
And
so-
the guy-
yeah,
Wait, is this, are we
Also-
talking about a sexual position? Or are we
Yeah.
talking about
Yes,
like a.
the devil's triangle.
How's that
yes.
forming a triangle though?
Because like you touch hands, like this right
Touch
here.
hands.
Oh, you touch it.
Oh, you're
Oh, and-
bonding. So the guys
So
are
when
bonding with each
Kavanaugh,
other
when
while
Kavanaugh
they're
slipped up and
sorry,
said he did
girl?
the devil's triangle with that lady, he lied and said, what did he say it was after that?
Some drinking game.
Some
or
drinking
something,
game.
yeah.
Him and the dude.
Ah.
So he got busted in a lie. Because
He lied about
the lady
everything.
even said that they did the
Oh,
devil's
did you see
triangle.
this one video when he was being
Hilarious.
sworn in? That he actually pushed his wife out
Yes,
the
but
way.
Did you see her face?
Yes,
No.
yes.
I said this whole situation, her face is the way I feel. If you look at my Facebook page, she looks
I think
disgusted.
eventually she'll come out and
His
say
friends-
what's really going on with him.
Her and
I'm waiting for
Melania need to let us what the fuck is going
But
on.
no, but here's the thing: Melania probably got a 5-year contract. She ain't gonna be able to say nothing until after he's out of office for 5 years.
Yeah.
you ain't gonna hear that for a while when it dies down.
Yeah.
They're not real
She has
marriages.
a 5-year contract.
They're not real marriages. These are
Yeah, this
real
is a business
I don't
deal.
think that's a real
Yeah,
marriage.
no.
either.
Definitely a
They
business.
can't talk about it. Well, he got something.
Oh my God.
What's this?
Oh.
I'm trying to call that lady.
Oh, we're gonna call the lady.
What's her name?
Teresa, I believe.
Teresa.
You said she's a cop?
And while we're waiting, Mike,
Oh,
what
no,
we
no.
gonna have Rosa
Okay.
say at the end?
Oh, well, say something in Spanish. All I know is that my temperature is finally coming down after her weather report. That's all I know.
All right, here we go.
Need to give her
I
a
didn't
call.
hear her ringing.
What's her name? Teresa?
Yeah,
Teresa, yeah, it says calling. But
Calling.
Teresa.
I don't hear no damn ringing though.
Oh, shit.
I would
Teresa.
love her to answer.
That would be so. She ain't gonna.
Please leave me a message.
Oh, leave a message.
I saw you today at the store earlier, and I really think you had a nice ass, and I wanted to grab it myself, but I couldn't get near you because you was talking to this 9-year-old boy, and I didn't want to get in between y'all because I know y'all might have had something, because he had a nice piece of chunk of your jeans because there was no ass. But what I wanted to say to you was just hang up. I can
Stop calling the police on 9-year-olds.
Right.
Bitch. There we go.
That did not just happen.
That just happened. That just happened.
Wow. Well, that's what she gets for putting her information out there.
Right.
She probably is getting a lot of those calls.
Yeah, matter of fact,
we're probably going to get sued.
No. Just make sure you beat that one part out when, at the end,
We're probably going to get sued, but
I know.
a lot right now. Anyway, anybody else got anything else, Rosa?
No, I want to go drink. I'm just in a very, very good mood. Like I said, again, I miss Guy Torry, and I also miss Claudia Jordan, but I'm very, very happy that we have Rosa Acosta joining the team with us right now.
Rosa, so this is you're going to hang out with us now. You're going to do this. All right,
here.
Rosa, okay. And Carly going to hang out with us as well?
I get to hang out with you guys once in a while, for sure. I don't have enough drama, so I'll be more of the mild person.
No, you're cool but I don't know if I like when you're here because Steve acts like he can't be himself.
I know.
You guys,
I don't want to.
I had a great idea the other day, and I want you guys to, listen to it.
Jerron said yes.
I'm all game.
Look at it. Jerron said yes. Great idea.
So, I have, male friends, and so usually when they get girlfriends, I have to step out because the girlfriends don't feel comfortable, like Rosa Acosta hanging out with you. Mm-hmm. And they shouldn't, they should feel some type of way because I could take their man if I wanted to, but I wouldn't because, most likely I will take them, but I wouldn't do that either to them because they're my friends.
Oh, right.
And anyways, if they're my friends, there's a reason why they're my friends, because clearly there's nothing there, right?
Right.
So, but I have this situation that all the time with some of my friends that I'm really close to, when they start getting hoes, then hoes are asking about me.
Hoes, okay.
They be calling me what's going on between you two? I'm dating him now. And so I'm tired of that. And I came up with this great idea.
Okay. This is all right. All right, here we go.
This is the drama right here.
Yeah.
All right.
You probably already know.
I know.
So the next time that one of those girls call me, I'm going to tell them that I'm pregnant by the guy.
That's not nice.
And I'm going to ruin their shit.
That's not funny.
No, she's doing them a favor. She's doing them a favor, that way the girl will know.
Well, that is because I have told them before, protect me from your host. When this host comes,
your host.
you tell them, hey, make sure, Rosa, that's my sister.
I only hit it 3 times. I mean, damn, if fourth is a relationship. I mean,
no.
If I hit it 2 times,
it's exactly.
They being fucking mad hoes the whole time, but the girls don't worry about the other hoes that they actually fucking. They want to worry about me because I have this they have this thing with me.
Because you fine?
Everybody's fine after one beer. Anyways.
After one beer.
I don't know about that.
She's a lightweight.
Maybe after 2 a.m. Everybody's fine.
So
don't tell nobody.
In the dark.
I just realized that since people are not protecting me from the host, I'm gonna do it myself.
That's a great idea.
And I'm gonna thank you.
You should take it up a notch and actually get pregnant.
No.
And I could volunteer to
Oh.
Yeah.
help you out.
She did say that she wanted to have a baby.
Oh, really?
I mean, we ain't under no damn contracts or anything like that. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I ain't signed shit.
To sell the show. No one's having sex with Rosa.
When you sell the show, then that's when all that shit is on limits.
We can have a studio baby.
So you guys, I had the opportunity to do this 2 weeks ago when I didn't, and I'm so mad. But the next time, I'm gonna do it, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for one of these hosts.
You can't wait for one of the hosts.
She's smiling and shit.
This is like a
I'm
dream
gonna be
come
like, yeah, I'm pregnant. You didn't know he's talking to you. How dare he? And then when he called me, yo, what the fuck? I'm gonna be like,
That's horrible.
Damn. Remind me not to introduce Rosa to my girl.
Right.
I remember you used to go to LA Fitness, right, Rosa?
huh?
LA
Used
Fitness?
Yes.
Used to?
Damn, stalker.
The gym?
Stalk a little bit.
Yes.
Is it LA Fitness?
Yes.
Yeah, because I used to watch you in the little exercise room getting massaged by your friends.
Really?
What? You can
That was
see
probably me.
By her.
That was probably me.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
Hold on. Wait.
Whoa! When was this?
Wait a minute. You jerked off to my girlfriend, nigga?
Yes, I did. I went home and thought about it.
When was this? When was this?
This is like a couple of years
Yeah.
back.
You used to give her massages in LA
Yeah.
Fitness.
We've
He
been telling-
called me when I said, yo, Rosa's coming on the show. He's like, dude, I used to be at LA Fitness, and some girl would be massaging her,
all
and
the
I would sit there and watch.
Like going up to like the butt and everything
Carly.
too.
Yep.
Hey, Steve.
That's
Wow.
hilarious.
Steve.
Wow.
Yeah, it was her.
Wow.
Rosie hit it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now.
We
Rosie,
did get nice and sweaty together.
Rosie hit that, bro. I'm sorry, man.
I don't care.
Wait,
That's
first
in
of
her
all, you
past,
can't,
though.
a
Ain't
woman
got no
cannot
dick.
hit another woman. Like,
Rosie,
this
you can
doesn't
put that
make
strap on.
sense.
Listen,
Rosie, you put a strap on.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Let me tell
I
you
have
something.
never-
As
Wait,
long
I,
as-
now,
never
okay,
done
can
the
I
strap.
say,
I will say
I have
as
seen
long
that.
as
I have
Rosie-
seen
as
a
long
woman
as she doesn't have a strap,
strap
on, I
on.
don't care what they do. They're friends.
The thing about the strap is that, like, I feel like it will like mess you up, like seeing a woman.
I have.
like, chest, titties, and everything, and then just a
Yeah,
strap.
what
It's
happened?
I have, and
It's like,
that
it'll,
was
like,
very,
freak-
You felt
very
that? Hold on.
disturbing.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let
it'll
her.
freak
What
me
you say?
out.
What you say?
I have seen a woman with a strap on
Oh,
fucking a girl.
Hey, well, how have you seen that?
I was working like this after party, and I had no idea. And,
find
no,
out soon.
listen. After party, I'm like, okay, great. So then I walked in, and I guess on stage they had women doing shit. So I came
Was you at
in.
a Luke party?
I am
I
seeing
came
a
in.
different
I
side
came
of Carly.
in into the green room,
Ooh.
and then
The green
whatever room, and then
Mm-hmm.
I see there's literally a girl with a strap on, fucking girl, on a counter like this, and I was like, oh, okay, and then so of course I'm open. I'm like, oh, okay, great. You know, I started a conversation after, and they're like, oh yeah. So I'm just getting off before.
Oh, I bet you getting
I
off.
can't wait. I need to get off because I have to drive to my boyfriend.
You
and I need
already
to get
getting
it
off.
So yeah, that was my experience.
So
But anyway,
now everybody know my woman a goddamn freak, baby. This YouTube, this is the worldwide, goddamn it.
By the way, I just wanted to put it out there that before you use a strap, you have to boil it.
All right, listen,
Clean
we're
it.
gonna.
Wait a minute.
Wait, so-
this is so much. Nah, I don't know if I need that information. I don't think anyway.
Wait, why do you boil it to get the
yeah.
clean it.
yeast off?
No, you have to like boil it so it gets like all like whatever, like nice.
I'm gonna
and-
tell you this right now, just so you know this. That's the reason, one of the reasons that I got a girlfriend. I was on the road 4 years ago, and I remember I told you the story. I said I met this girl after one of the shows, and she said, "How do you feel about anal?" And I was like, well, shit, if you down with that, I mean, I got you. I'm cool. And she reached out her purse and pulled out a dildo. And I was like, what's that for? And she's like, to put it in your book. I was like, what the I said, wait. So is this what niggas is doing? I can't compete. I got to be on the game. If niggas is letting this happen now, I'm not built for the young boys.
There's a lot of guys. The prostate gland is right there. That's where your G spot is.
No, that don't work.
Steve likes broomsticks.
Yeah, Steve like broomsticks.
You
Has
guys-
he ever tried a broomstick? Carly, has he
this
ever
is
tried a
my
broom?
woman,
No.
and that's respect. That was in college.
That was.
Broomstick. No, I don't know about this one. Tell me.
Of course
Tell me
you don't.
more.
Oh, see, she interested.
Broomstick.
Interested.
And that's another
What about
episode.
the
So
remote?
you can
Unstable.
you can take a dildo, but you could take a broomstick.
Oh!
No, I'm really asking.
I used the broomstick on someone else.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he took the remote in the
I
ass.
see.
He took the remote. He had a remote in his ass.
Oh,
It was a
Baby,
remote
don't listen
control.
to anything this motherfucker is saying.
remote.
He trying to ruin a happy home.
That nigga he can't go past the television
Hey,
while they're
I'm
turning
here.
out.
It's okay.
We will see you guys
I know
next
you had
week.
to get your experience somewhere, Steve.
God damn it, he lying.
Sorry.
No.
Baby, he lying. Listen.
Hey, Carly, you ever put a finger in his ass?
No,
no.
she would never
No.
do that.
You ever tried?
Especially not after a broomstick, no.
Baby, I put the broomstick in someone else.
Okay.
Oh wow! It's freaky.
That concludes another episode.
Hold on, nigga, we ain't done. We still
we
got
getting the fuck out of here. Y'all crazy.
I'm not into all that booty stuff. Like,
no anal for you.
that was God was like, I'm gonna do this for you to like go poopy and
To go
Go
To
poopy.
and not for
That makes
all
you not
other
want to put anything in there. I go pookie out of there. Oh,
No.
Okay, before we go, can we get another check of the weather before we go tonight?
Lord have mercy.
All right,
But
we're
for
gonna wrap
real,
this.
like that's how really like they be doing
Yeah.
it.
Can we
No, they did.
no,
Yeah.
really? Can we get another check of the weather?
Yannick Garcia. That's the one she's talking about. Yannick Garcia, the
That's
weather girl.
all of them on the Telemundo and the
Yeah.
Univision. They all do that.
So before we get out of here, man, I just want to say, man, this is probably I'm very, very excited to see that we're taking this in another direction. I'm proud of Jerron with your video.
Likewise.
I'm glad
Excited
that
to see
Rosa's
it.
here with us and that she's going to be doing Twitch also. And Mike, I'm glad that you're back in town. We can work on some more things. I'm glad that my baby came in for the first time to do the show with us. And I'm just fucking happy, man. So we can't. I don't normally.
Happy
Claudia.
birthday.
Thank you too. Thank you. My birthday, I just turned 48. Normally when we end the show, Claudia would say bye niggas, but we got to find something different for Rosa.
Something in Spanish.
Adios, negros.
Say something in Spanish.
Something sexy in Spanish.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, we're gonna make sure we put Mike
Well,
Hill stuff
I
up
can
there.
say adios, and then you guys said the
Negros.
Me and you'll say it because she can't say it either.
No. Then I'll get
You had-
She never called you nigga.
No, I mean
Get it, nigga.
she gonna have
Get it,
nigga.
nigga.
She gonna have nigga kids, but she ain't gonna be able to say it.
Oh, okay.
She ain't gonna be like my mama. Like you niggas get on the board. She can't do that.
Do Asians have a word that y'all use amongst each other that other?
You're asking
ethnicities?
a white. You're asking a banana. You're asking a Asian white
Remember, she
person.
was raised by pilgrims.
Oh, you're raised by.
Yeah, so
you,
I don't know
So
anything
you heard
about-
them say they said everything. They called the spics. They called the niggas. They said everything. So you
No.
heard all. So you trying to say that the white people tell you heard everything?
No, but we did. Say, our family
bring
didn't.
home another
No,
chicken.
no. We didn't say that, but we did have KKK coming through our little small town, though.
No, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Wow.
And that's not a joke, because when I
Yeah.
went to go visit her family, we drove down the street and I saw maybe 20 Confederate flags. Not a joke. And this is in the north.
Did
How the
you?
fuck you
the
got a
thing
Confederate
is,
flag
did you
in the
see?
north?
Did you see a
It's
cross
okay.
in her
North is
family's
just-
garage?
No, I didn't, thank
Okay,
God.
all right.
North is just hidden racism, right?
It is.
A little bit.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Did you watch? Were you scared like the Get Out movie?
No,
I
no,
know.
no. You know,
We're
actually, I
driving there.
was. Until I got to the house and really met her family. They was really cool people. When you driving down those little dark streets, that shit looked just like the movie. I was like, this shit is not safe at all.
Did her mama give you some tea and like stir the?
I
spoon in
so
the cup?
right?
I wanted her
She
to
wanted
pretend.
him to do that
I wanted her to
bullshit, but they-
pretend so bad. Yes.
Didn't you call her mom something when you went home? Did you say something?
No, I made a joke or something. I'm always joking.
About her nose or about her something.
Oh, you said something about her mama.
Because you know, a guy always do your mama jokes. So she said something I didn't know she was there. I said, your mama got a big nose, and she's like, huh? And I was like,
Her mom was right there. First time you met her?
yeah.
When y'all getting married, man?
You got to ask her. She's the boss.
I need a contract.
Ooh, what kind of contract you need?
I have to write down all the.
You gotta write it down. I have
expectations. Yeah.
mine written down.
Yeah.
Like
I
Okay,
have
so
mine.
give
Like-
me 3 things that you expect out of him, and then I'll get 3 from you that you expect out of him. The top 3 things you expect out of him before you marry him.
Financial stability is very important, because especially if you're going to have kids, family. Not that I can't contribute, but yeah, I would like. I don't want to be the main breadwinner. So, financial stability number 1. Be able to. What else?
be a good dad.
Yeah, I mean, being a good father is very important, to have some disciplines and characteristics that you can pass down to your family.
All I got to do is just
And then be able
show
to
up, and then
be
I'm
my
better than my
friend, be my
father.
best friend. So at the end of the day, he's going to be him and me. So
So basically, you saying y'all ain't never getting married. Okay, Rose.
About the same stuff, but I have like 3 different variations of my contract. It depends of.
a real
It depends. I'm because I might just need the person. There's like different things, So it depends of the person. Then
If
I
it's
can
a
offer
man
him,
or a
like-
woman, or a man that goes like a woman, you got 3 different.
No, for the baby daddy situation, for the men, because I need the baby daddy.
Okay,
I have like 3.
So I'm talking about like to
different
get married,
variations.
like the woman that you want to fall in love with and spend the rest of your life with.
Ellen DeGeneres.
oh yes,
That's
smart.
Ellen.
But I think Ellen's already married, though, ain't she?
Yeah, she is.
and I'm
yeah.
probably too young for
Yeah.
her. She's 60.
Ellen is pretty sexy though.
But, you know, she
She
eats that
is.
thing.
Yeah,
And you know
she
what?
does.
I sat next to her mother at the show, too, when I went to. My boy
Really?
Gooch was like, let's go to Ellen. I'm not going no damn Ellen, do no white people shit. He said, come on. We went. I had a great time. And then they did the Christmas thing where you had to come back and get the Christmas gifts. So then we came back, and I said to her mother, next to her mother twice.
I
would love
her.
to go see Ellen. What are
Yeah.
the 3 things
Yeah.
you like, though?
Let's do that.
The 3 things that I need from my woman is
He don't even know.
I do.
He's
I do.
like,
I know exactly what I want. I just
He's like ass, titties, and pussy.
first of all, that's
Can
very
she walk?
disrespectful. Those are all in one.
Okay, that's 1.
Yeah, affection for my woman. 2, like we have children, just be able to take care of our kids, and just 3, like she said, be my best friend. Where nobody can go. Where our team is so strong, nobody can come in.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
I like that. Keep people out of your business. What you got, Jerron? What you got?
I want a woman with a great mind.
Okay.
A nice soul, and who can really express her opinions.
So nice soul. You know what soul usually means, right? A lot of emotions.
Oh yeah, it's great.
You ready for that?
I like what's on the inside of women. You know, I'm all about like what's on the inside.
You ready for her to cry on you every month when she's on her period?
All the time.
Okay.
I have a shoulder you can cry on right here.
I like that.
Speaking of crying, did any of you watch A Star Is Born?
No.
Oh, we have to go see that.
I invited Carly to come.
I was supposed to go on a date with her.
Yeah, but she was busy with.
Nigga,
I was
she done
busy
fucked
done.
her. I'm sorry. She done fucked her. I'm sorry.
Everybody,
I bet it's
the
so
whole
good.
theater was crying. The whole theater was crying.
Yeah,
A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga?
Yeah,
I have
and
your
Bradley
woman.
Cooper.
You have to watch. Oh my goodness, it was beautiful. And
I would like to see you cry, Steve. Let's go to see the movie.
You seen this nigga cry?
Oh, yeah.
Nigga cried on Hollywood Boulevard.
I have.
Cry when he saw his bank account.
Right.
Oh, God damn, that's low, nigga.
Why did I cry on?
Because somebody died. I don't know. You just went through a spell, dude.
Man, it was like
a
lot.
Kind of bad. All right, man. Let's wrap it up. Hey, y'all hanging out? You hanging out?
Yeah, we're gonna go get something to drink.
Go get something to drink. Me and you gonna celebrate your birthday since I wasn't here.
Yes.
My brother's in town. Jerron, you gonna hang out with us?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you wanna hang out with us, Rosa?
No, I have to go walk my dog. Sorry,
The baby.
guys. He's very
McCoy.
I always heard that excuse in college.
Well, then
Right.
I have to walk my dog.
I ain't like your weather report anyway. Then fuck you, then. If you don't want to hang out with us, then fuck
See,
you
that's
and
a
your
good
dog.
mother right there.
I
Just
know.
FYI.
I'm just fuck with you.
I gotta take him.
Nah,
away.
you
that's
good
not
time.
the
Good time.
truth.
We had a good time with you. Thanks for hanging out with us, Carly. We really do
Yes,
appreciate that
yes.
today. Anytime you want to come back, you know
First
you're
time.
welcome because this is Steve's show, so you can bring anybody you want to.
But I do want you to just be more free and.
Yeah.
I was very free.
You
Don't
know you
listen
have
to
a
them.
you have a really cool girlfriend who understands that
It's just
this is all
entertainment.
bullshit.
I know, baby.
I mean, understand what I'm telling you is all bullshit.
It's just entertainment, man. That's all it is.
I know, man. You know, listen. I will do the shit that we normally do. I was just having fun. That was a part of my character because she was here today.
Oh no, nigga, you was righteously scared.
Little quiet.
You was very quiet.
Give me some.
Carly,
I ain't listening to
2
these.
weeks ago, he had a whole list of complaints about your relationship.
Yep.
I would like to know
Yeah, he
what
was
those
complaining
are.
all like 2 weeks ago about everything that she
Hey,
has
let's
did.
do it. I want to
Yeah,
hear.
he did say my
I need
bitch.
to. I need to hear these things,
He
right?
said you stopped cooking and cleaning. Yeah,
stopped
that's what he was saying.
oh.
Yeah.
You said you stopped shaving his back in the shower.
Right.
He making that up because I told him that you shaved my back in the
Yeah,
shower. so
I
he
have
lying.
stopped. It's probably pretty hairy.
He said he hates the dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he hates both
Oh, this
dogs,
is
he
over.
said.
Yeah.
Relationship is over.
That's what he said, yeah.
He said your
Relationship
mama
is
got a
over.
big
You
ass
cannot
nose.
have a
Well, you
relationship.
just rubbing
And
your
your
titties.
mama got a big ass.
Yeah, you guys.
She was just rubbing her titties.
I just want to let y'all know that in my country, they say that when your titties itch, it means that an older man is like wants them, and so they've been really itchy for the
you
past.
can feel that all the way over here. God damn, you can feel that all the way over here.
All right.
Shit.
Say
Hey,
goodbye,
cut,
Rosa.
cut. I'm
Rosa,
in a
hold on,
relationship.
pull over here.
Hey,
Rosa, say it.
I'm in a relationship. Damn.
That
My
means
vibe.
an
Hold on
old
a
man
second.
wants
No,
to
you
touch your
guys,
titties.
they are so itchy. Like for
Oh,
the past
goddamn.
couple of
Stop
months.
it, Mike. Stop it.
And no, for real.
She can feel
I
me
love
all the way
this
over there. God damn.
This show.
I'm sorry, baby. I love you, baby. I'm not interested in her titties. I don't know what vibe she felt or whatever, but I do not want. Look, stop looking at me like that. I'm a taken man. I do not want.
That's what they say. I don't know what, but in my country, that's what they say. They say that when your titties itch, an older
Well,
man
they
wants
itching
them.
and scratching. Go ahead and scratch them, girl.
I'm really popular amongst the grandpas. And,
Go ahead,
grandpas.
Grandpas. Hey.
Go ahead and scratch them if they itch. Go ahead and
That's
say
what I-
They
Goodbye.
still got
Our
sperm.
country. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye in Spanish.
Adios, amores.
Niggas.